million Somalis are in urgent need of help, with young children, most at risk of hunger and malnutrition. That's half the population. Yes, all because of climate change. Thousands of people on the move in search of food, rising sea levels, and devastating floods are wreaking havoc in Bangladesh. Water is destroying crops and homes, man, all because of the global warming. Lebanon is now going through the worst economic crisis in its history. 80% of the population lives below poverty line. Yes. In 1 year, food prices have jumped 500% due to inflation in Lebanon. An 11-year-old in Somalia weighing 30 pounds. Yes. A 6-year-old baby weigh 5 kilos. That is what is going on in the world today. Wait and see a flood. Wait and see a flood. It's coming. Right here in Guyana. Right here in Guyana. And the oil blocks. Yes. Are you swapping for visa? Oil blocks that worth billions of American dollars, swapping for visa-free requirement. Are you going to see what will happen to your own brothers and sisters in this land? With that, I say good night and namaste.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Berbice 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio. This is
Good day, welcome to your news at noon on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. Canadian gold company Omai's most recent gold find in Guyana is worth 2 times this country's $3.2 billion national debt. The company, according to a statement released on Thursday last, informed their shareholders that within 9 months it has been able to increase its mineral resource in Guyana from 1.6 million ounces of gold to some 3.69 million ounces of gold. Omai's president and CEO, Alan Ellingham, said that the company is extremely pleased with the results of the 2022 updated mineral resource estimate. The company has all the reasons to be extremely pleased because at the current world market price for gold, 3.69 million ounces is worth more than $6.2 billion, and with the price continues to rise, the value increases. Meanwhile, Guyana's debt, public and external, as of July 2022, stands at $3.2 billion, likely to increase by year end. And the government is yet to deliver on its promise of releasing all mining contracts to the public. If the mining contracts are released, including the one that Guyana has with Omai, citizens will be able to know how much Guyana is earning from all US billion-dollar gold finds in Guyana. In other news, a new United Nations report has warned against the consequences of the exploitation of nature, but rather urged countries to invest in renewable energy options. The report comes at a time when Guyana is pursuing a very ambitious and costly gas-to-energy project. The United Nations Environment Programme, or UNEP, will virtually launch the report, Is Natural Good? That should be Is Natural Gas a Good Investment for Latin America and the Caribbean? The report titled. The UNEP is the world's leading environmental authority. It provides leadership and encourages joint work in caring for the environment, inspiring, informing, and empowering nations and people to improve their quality of life without compromising that of future generations. And the cost for the reconstruction of 13 hinterland bridges from Maburo to Kirupukari has increased to $2.2 billion. Maburo to Kirupukari are villages located along the Latham-Linden Trail. The government, through the Ministry of Public Works, had invited bids for the total estimated cost of $1.7 billion. And in other news, 53-year-old Sharon Scott, an Annesgrove East Coast Demerara woman who was set alight 1 month ago by her husband, has died. We confirmed that the mother of three passed away on Sunday while still receiving treatment at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. Scott and her son, 21-year-old Sion Bob, are the victims of a tragedy that has now left an entire family dead. It occurred around 2 hours 30 on Wednesday, September 21st. To wrap things up, the decomposing body of a pensioner was on Saturday morning found in his Glasgow housing scheme, East Bank Demerara. That should be East Bank Berbice home. Dead is 75-year-old Henry Lewis. Reports are that neighbors, after not seeing Lewis around as usual and smelling a foul scent emanating from his house, had decided to summon the police on Saturday. Brings us to the end of your main newscast for today. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo